If you've got a project, you want to write a book, you want to write an ebook, whatever it might be, then the thing to do is to join the academy and then join the graduate mastery program if you're about to go out to work, or if you've got a specific program, then upgrade to the next level project group. And if you're not sure and you're sitting there thinking, oh, I like the sound of all of those, then book in a focus call, because I'd love to chat with you. I'd love to be able to help you. And if I don't know where you want to go with it, because I can immediately say when we're talking, you need to be doing graduate mastery program, you're going to get all of that in there anyway. You're a really new graduate and you need that support. Or I'm going to be saying, yep, you've been out for a couple of years, you feel confident in that. Let's get that project underway that you wanted to get underway. If you want to work with me one-on-one, there's the 90-day program, and so I will send you for that. If I'm sitting there and I'm talking to you and I'm thinking we don't suit each other, then I'm going to say, hey, what about contacting this mentor or that mentor, because that's what you really want. You really want the specifics of something or other, and this mentor is the person for it. Hello and welcome. Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to your needs, the needs of the practicing natural therapist. With interviews, herbal discussions, something business and something clinical each week, you'll get the variety you need and enjoy to stay motivated in practice. Hello and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How has your January gone? Here we are at the end of January, and there's very exciting February and March and April and all the rest of it all lined up for us. But January I have found to be quite hard. It took a long time for me to get into this year and get into work, and I had to really force myself. In the end, I'd had a lovely long holiday last year. I hope you enjoyed all of the conversations I've had with practitioners over the holiday period, over December. If you haven't, go back and have a listen. They're really good. So I, as you know, batched all of those before I went away, and I had a really good summer. So coming back to work, sitting down at my desk, I actually found a huge challenge, I've got to say, to be totally honest. But I don't think I was alone. I think there was a lot of exhaustion coming into 2022. It's that same old. It's all the same conversations. News hasn't changed. Where, everybody's still at each other's throats. It's just tiring. Really tiring. And so pulling ourselves out of that, I found to be quite hard. I found my clients found it hard, and listening to other practitioners, they found it hard as well. But now here we are into February, and I feel that I've actually blown a lot of that away. I looked around, realised people were struggling, and that helped me to recognise my own struggle. And that's what's good about being in communities and being in groups and working with other people, is that you see these things, you see this in other people. So it means that I haven't pivoted, I haven't changed, I've just added to what I offer because I see what people need. I see that they need that closeness. So we've got the Finding Your Flow webinar coming out on the 7th of February, and I'd love you to join us. The link is in the show notes. It's an extremely popular masterclass, really, really popular. I think 1,500 people have been to see it now. I always change it. It's never the same. And the reason for that is because I want to make sure I'm offering the right thing at the right time. So there's always a bonus component as well. So in the Finding Your Flow webinar, I talk about the consult, that first consult, how to construct that consult and how to reduce the overwhelm. And then there's always a bonus portion, sort of the last 10 minutes is what it is I think people want to know right now. And because of the way the year has started out, I started talking about this probably in beginning of January, end of December, is setting up our online practice, because although we're all doing it, there's new people coming out who haven't done it yet, and there are people who are doing it but aren't confident in it. So this is going to be a little bit different, and that this is going to come with a checklist sheet as well, this masterclass, which I've never done before. So you have to stay to the end to get the checklist, because I'll drop it in the conversation notes for those people who are on. So it's really important that we are ready to go out into the world. And to that end, I have a number of groups. So the group that I suggest everyone join is the Academy, because that's the springboard into my other classes. Anyone could join anything, anytime. That's not a problem. But if you want the discounts to those things, then you join the Academy, because there's always a massive discount onto the next item. So we've got the Graduate Mastery Program coming out, and the Graduate Mastery Program, we have 4 sessions. Intense. I'm doing block sessions now because everybody's been struggling with childcare and home and all of the things for the last few years. And so Sunday morning, we've got Sunday morning, March, April, May and June, and they're a couple of hours. They might go on longer. That they're definitively 2 hours, but they may be there longer, and we may be on longer, I should say. And that's when we're going to dig deep, and we're really going to delve into those subjects, rather than what I used to do is I would have 3 lectures on those subjects over the months, 2 or 3 over the semester, or over the month, so that we'd have all of them. We'd have the subject. Each subject would get about 3 each semester. Now, all of those conversations are all there. They're all recorded, and they're all in there for everyone. So I can, keep repeating the wheel, or I can do something fresh with everybody each time and really go into those consults and really look at those clients and do the case studies on those sessions, because the educational stuff, everyone's going to get that already. It's about 50 hours of education sitting in there ready to be watched, because I've been running this for 5 years now. So there is tons of information and education just waiting to be watched in the Graduate Mastery Program. And that is for people who are new. So we've got someone who's literally finishing right now. She's already purchased, she's in, and can't wait to get started, because we have these blocks. But then we've got these other sessions where we're going to be going through your clients, the ones you have, like student clinics sort of thing, except you're not a student anymore, and hopefully you're billing and charging. So we'll be going through those, and if you haven't got clients, we go through mine. So those sessions, all the sessions are already set up. They're all ready to go. They're in the diary, or in my diary anyway. You need to join for them to be in your diary. Duh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Like, duh, Geraldine. So if you've joined and then you've got the Academy meetings as well, where we talk about our businesses, and we're really knuckled down on our projects and our businesses. But that's a big group of people. We meet 3 times a month, but it's a bit different in there. People, we don't talk clinically because it's recorded into Facebook, so there's confidentiality there. Whereas a Graduate Mastery Program, it's all recorded and put into Podia. Because that's all secure. So with the groups, I found that there was another group of people who, in a smaller group, need more accountability. Right? So that's the next level group. And I do have a next level clinical group, and that has been running for years now. And and they love it, right? It's the first month, it's every Monday, first 3 Mondays of the month, we have a messenger chat in between. We meet at lunchtime on a Monday, everyone's eating their lunch, and they go through their cases, they go through their clients, and it's not recorded because of confidentiality, because there's always the slip, isn't there? 43-year-old male with, who's suddenly got acne and get this, that, and the other thing, change of diet, and you're explaining him what you're going to do. And then while you're talking, you suddenly say, oh yeah, Mr. Smith, la, la, la. And then later on you go, yeah, well, Fred said, and so you've just told us all that's Fred Smith. So we can't record it for confidentiality because of the possible slip-ups. So I did record them originally and then thought, confidentiality can't do that. So those ones aren't recorded. So, but then there's those same people, they have projects on the go. So in that group, sometimes they're talking about their projects and sometimes they're talking about clients. Some of them may not have a client and they'll say, yeah, I'm doing this or that, but really, can you explain to us more about how this system works, or what you think of this, or how we should be doing that, or what you're offering for post-vaccination, or whatever it might be. And we talk about those things. So that's all very clinical. So then I've developed this other group. So we're just going to give it a go. It's 4 months only. It's 4-month block. And what we're doing in that is project work. So we're going to meet 3 Mondays. It's Tuesdays, sorry, this is a Tuesday because I've already got my Monday group, my clinical Monday group. This is a Tuesday group and it's going to be Tuesday evenings and there's one Tuesday daytime. Now that Tuesday daytime is literally just a fast catch up. The other ones in the evening, there's going to be hot seats and it's going to get your project underway. Right? It's going to be project based. So it might be that you have a program that you haven't put out to the world and you want to get it out to the world. It might be that you want to create that program to get it out to the world because you've got access to all the academy, because you join the academy first and then you upgrade to this next level group. It means that you have all of that information on how to create a Facebook group, how to create a program, but then you get this additional support, the first 3 Tuesdays, evenings of the month, and then this quick catch-up Tuesday morning, if you need it, so that you can get these projects underway and you have the specific accountability. All right. So it's very exciting and that is starting. So we've got a number of things starting, but basically the best way to figure it out is join the academy. Then you get your discount into either, am I going to be doing clinical things, or yeah, I'm good with clinical things. I've already got that under my belt. I know the answers to these clients because I've niched, but I've got this project that I want to do. So to really hoe into this project, I need just a bit more than the information which is in the academy and more than the general chats that are in the academy. And we do have study sessions together. They're going to be on Sundays as well. But you can't have all the time because there's more people. So when we have a smaller group, it means you get the time. So it's worth thinking about if you've got a project, you want to write a book, you want to write an ebook, whatever it might be, then the thing to do is to join the academy and then join the graduate mastery program if you're about to go out to work, or if you've got a specific program, then upgrade to the next level project group. And if you're not sure, and you're sitting there thinking, oh, I like the sound of all of those, then book in a focus call because I'd love to chat with you. I'd love to be able to help you. And if I don't know where you want to go with it, because I can immediately say when we're talking, yeah, you need to be doing graduate mastery program, you're going to get all of that in there anyway. You're a really new graduate and you need that support. Or I'm going to be saying, yep, you've been out for a couple of years, you feel confident in that. Let's get that project underway that you wanted to get underway. If you want to work with me one-on-one, yeah, there's the 90-day program. And so I will send you for that. If I'm sitting there and I'm talking to you and I'm thinking, we don't suit each other, then I'm going to say, hey, what about contacting this mentor or that mentor? Because that's what you really want. You really want the specifics of something or other, and this mentor is the person for it. And so I will recommend you to somebody else. I won't go, oh, I could just get them to do it with me anyway. I don't do that. So, get in contact if you're not sure. But the first space is the academy, and I'd love you to join. I'd love you to come to the webinar on the 7th. It's in the evening, or my evening. So 6:30 p.m. for me. I don't know where you are. So I don't know. So I'm 6:30 South Australia. So I'm the only one with a half an hour. So it'll be on the hour for you wherever you are, because we're the only ones who do this half-hour thing in the world. No one else does. If you go directionally up on the globe, no one else is doing half an hour. They're all doing the hour. Anyway. So I'd love you to get in contact. I'd love you to join the academy. If you've got any questions at all, please let me know. But the big one for today is make sure that you're in for the webinar, which is a masterclass, because we do go through things and I answer questions. I'm live. I am there. It's not a recording that you're going to watch. It is a live event, and the recording is only available for 24 hours for those people who booked in. Okay, you can't just, hey, can I have the recording later on? The recording does not come out. It's only for those people who've booked in. And so if you want to make sure that you've got it all sorted for that hour in consult and how to do it, what I do, the techniques I use, the things I say, then that's the webinar to be on. And at the end of it, we're going to be sorting out that online practice, okay, setting it up and getting ready to flow in that. So please join us. Link is in the summary there, and I would love to chat with you. Book a focus call. I'll put that in there as well in the show notes. So it's been absolutely brilliant. I hope you have a really good one, and I look forward to catching up with you very soon. You know the deal. If you've made it through to the end, please, a 5-star rating would be lovely. Make sure you leave a review, and if you'd like me to talk about something in particular, please let me know, because that's how I create content, is responsive to your needs, the listener. So thank you so much, and I look forward to catching up with you very, very soon. Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.